focus and become way more aware of really what's happening. You know, sometimes we get caught up in our own world, you know, and a lot of us aren't aware of certain things, but let's not turn a blind eye in a time like this.
The year of moving, the year of getting up, getting out, and getting something. That's how you grow. You're imprisoning yourself by staying in one place. Solitary confinement is that's what you're doing to your life.
This is wild. Quincy Brown, Kim Porter's son, and Diddy's adopted stepson just had a full-blown breakdown in court after the feds leaked new evidence connected to Kim's mysterious death. What came out in that courtroom has people wondering if we've been lied to for years. Let's rewind a bit. Kim had 4 children. One of them was Quincy, whose biological father is I'll be sure, but who was raised by Diddy from age 3. Kim and Diddy stayed close for years even after breaking up raising their kids together. But after Kim's death, things didn't sit right with people close to her. In 2018, Kim Porter was found dead in her LA home. They said it was lobar pneumonia, but her ex Alb Shore never believed that. He said Kim was healthy and happy. Just days before she passed, they were celebrating their son Quincy's Netflix Christmas movie together with Diddy and the rest of the family. Kim was smiling, dancing alive.
She was in the best of health. We just saw each other prior to her passing. We were actually celebrating our son's new Netflix Christmas special, and she was doing just fine. In fact, we were all at the event together at Netflix in the lobby. Sean, myself, the children.
She had no history of chronic illness, no warning signs, and that's what makes the suddenness of her death so suspicious. She was only 47 according to Alb. She was in the best shape of her life, then boom, gone. No autopsy photos ever released. The coroner delayed her official cause of death for weeks. And now in 2024, federal prosecutors just revealed they recovered a flash drive Kim gave to a close friend before she died on it. An allegedly sealed letter to Quincy, notes about her last days, possibly videos, and according to insiders, what's on that drive could expose a lot more than just family secrets. I'll be sure has been talking in interviews and on social media. He's been calling for an investigation into Kim's death. He said straight up, absolutely not. When asked if she died from pneumonia, he said Diddy or someone around him may have caused his own health issues too. In 2022, Al nearly died from multi-organ failure. He's convinced it wasn't natural. He's now pushing for accountability. Then came the ghost memoir, a book titled Kim's Lost Words, showed up on Amazon in September 2024. It claimed to be written by Kim Porter from beyond the grave using words she left behind, but Alb Shore called it fake. He said Kim's devices, her phones, her laptop, were stolen, and now he says those stolen devices were used to create a fake story. Al believes this was no coincidence. He told Fox 5 New York that Kim used to warn him to watch his back around Diddy. He said her death came at a time when she was preparing to speak up about what she knew, and now the feds seem to be backing that up.
My ex is the wonderful Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who, kind of warned me all along the way to, just kind of watch your back, so on and so forth, and I didn't understand why.
Because of Diddy.
Fast forward to Quincy. In court, this man has kept it quiet for years, but now he's being forced to react during a closed-door session. Federal agents dropped the bombshell. Kim's flash drive has been recovered when he saw the evidence Quincy allegedly broke down that hit him hard. Quincy's been stuck between 2 fathers, albeit his biological dad and Diddy, the man who raised him, and things between him and Al ain't sweet. On the anniversary of Kim's death, Quincy posted a childhood photo with just him and Kim, no mention of Al, just love for his mama. Al tried to reconnect, posted a message online begging Quincy to come home, saying the door is always open, but Quincy didn't respond. Instead, he doubled down on his loyalty to Diddy. In October 2024, Quincy dropped a vlog with his siblings, Diddy's other kids in it. They're laughing, traveling, chilling like nothing's wrong. Diddy even pops up shirtless cooking breakfast. The internet went off. People said Quincy was tone deaf. They told him to read the room. How can you show off family bonding while your dad's facing federal trafficking charges?
Wait, you're annoying.
Stay meeting. Good. ETA on the way. ETA on the way.
ETA what?
On the way.
Believe that.
It's just like yours.
Right now I got $4.6 million.
Well,
not after this moment.
kinda.
Instagram new update, thank you.
That's what makes this life a journey.
The The backlash didn't stop there. In the middle of the Diddy fallout, TMZ dropped another bomb. Quincy and his brothers Christian and Justin almost fought Ray J at a Halloween party. Sources say they were heated over Ray J's public comments about Diddy's arrest. They chest bumped, got in his face, ready to swing. Chris Brown had to step in and stop it. People were shocked not just by the fight, but by the loyalty Quincy has stood by Diddy through everything, even after the FBI raided Diddy's homes in March, even after Cassie's lawsuit, even after the 2016 video showed Diddy assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway. Kim's own father, Jake Porter, saw that video and said he was disgusted. He questioned the investigation into his daughter's death, said it felt like a cover-up. Still, he hasn't called for a new probe, but others are demanding answers now. Back to the flash drive, investigators say it also contained details Kim was compiling before she died. She allegedly told a friend she was scared and felt watched. That same friend says Kim believed she was being followed and that her phone had been hacked. She was working on something, possibly gathering evidence, possibly ready to speak. Some think Kim was planning to go public just like Cassie eventually did. Albie Loki hinted Kim was on the same path as Cassie and may have been preparing to file charges or tell her story. If that's true, then her death in 2018 wasn't just tragic, it was timed. Prosecutors allegedly believe the missing tech, Kim's laptop, phones, and a journal were wiped clean shortly after her death. But backups may exist. That flash drive was one, and the feds think there might be more. Friends, family, people Kim trusted, even crazier. Some prosecutors allegedly believe Kim may have been the original whistleblower in a wider RICO case against Diddy, but before anything came out, she died. Then months later, everything went quiet until now. The flash drive might reopen everything, and Quincy, who's been loyal, silent, and protected, finally will snap. He'll feel like he's been used, like someone kept him in the dark. Albie is ready to testify. He told Fox 5 he's willing to go. Allen said Diddy put a bounty on his head and tried to ruin him. Said he believes Kim was murdered, and he's going to say that in court.
One thing is, you have volunteered to testify at the trial, correct?
Not as of yet. Actually, I was subpoenaed.
Okay.
So my attorneys worked something out. So I believe when the time is right, I'm going to discuss it with my attorneys.
But you're willing to?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Diddy's legal team is scrambling. They dismissed the memoir as fake and called the flash drive contents fabricated, but the FBI says otherwise. They confirmed the metadata on the files matches Kim's devices, the timestamps check out, and the alleged letter to Quincy, it's written in her handwriting. So now the courtroom is heating up. Diddy's kids are split. The twin daughters reportedly stormed out of court during the recent testimonial. Christian, Diddy's biological son, with Kim, is barely speaking, but Quincy, he's still standing next to Diddy, at least for now. But something's changing. If he does, if Quincy flips, that's a game over. He knows too much. He saw too much. He lived with Diddy. He lived with Kim. He knows the truth in a way nobody else does. The sealed letter may have been the final straw. And if the FBI finds more tech or more friends with backup copies, Diddy might be finished. This case ain't just about trafficking anymore. It's about cover-ups, manipulation, death, and for Quincy